He must be sick.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? I'm Go here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studios Series Deluxe Class World War II Bumblebee. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So at front here, we have Bumblebee looking all mean and green from Transformers The Last Night. His name is Bumblebee from World War II, blah, 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 things and stuff. On this side of the box, we have the Bumblebee on the other side of the box. We have Bumblebee again. He is a deluxe classic deluxe. On the top, Transformers The Last Night. On the bottom, words and things and barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, World War II flashback, a sentence, 25 steps, and that's basically it for the packaging. Then, moving right along, here we have World War II Bumblebee, as seen in Transformers The Last Night. As you can see here, he is totally different from anything we've seen before from the Bumblebee. He is an all-green, just armored car here, and it's a lot of green, just a whole lot of green going on here. But let's get in closer here so we can take a look at the details. Paint-wise, not a whole lot to talk about, just some silver up here for those front headlights. Little red 52. You get a little bit of a riveting action going down the sides here. Over here you got 28-1. Big old wheels. Not a whole lot to speak about, really. Pretty plain. Got the big old cannon right up front there. Got this section up here, which again rotates. And there's the top. There's the bottom. He rolls, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And there you have that. Then for comparison, here he is with the Studio Series Movie 1 Bumblebee. So you can see how they look side by side. And here he is with the Bumblebee Movie Bumblebee. So, there you go. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include an extra weapon here. Got this multi-barreled gun going on here. Done in brown with some gunmetal gray there for the barrels. Looks pretty cool. And you can just peg this right on top of the vehicle here. And again, this whole upper section will rotate. You can do a full 360. You kind of have things angled however you want there. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the vehicle mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Woo! So let's remove the gun, put that off to the side. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come to this entire roof section here. Just grab a hold of the cannon here. We can bring that up. And you want to just rotate this whole roof section around. And you can see there is his hammer, and we can just unpeg that and put that off to the side for now. And we can come back here, just bring these wheels out to free up this section here. So just bring all of this up. This will come up and over that section there. And at this point now, we can untab these side panels here. They tab into the sides of the legs in here. So just untab those sections. There's also two little tabs that go in under the hood here, so just get all that freed up. And you can just take this whole assembly and just angle it up like so. And once you've done that, you can take these panels and just flip them in over each other. And just kind of get that out of the way. Now the arms, you're just going to just untab. You see there's a tab that just goes into this little slot right in here, this little rail. So just untab the arms. Get them all freed up and bring them out. And then we're going to, I need a little bit more room to work. Yeah, there we go. So you want to take these wheel sections here, bring them all the way out, and you're going to take this section right here, and this will fold in. You see there's even a little tab. It's going to go in right in there. And just flip that wheel in, and just bring that in like so. And you're going to take the arms and just rotate them around. They are on a bar that's connected, so you want to rotate them both at the same time. If you try to rotate just one, you're going to break things. So just swing all of that around, and Get that cleared there. There we go. Swing all that around like so. Gotta get that down and get all this situated on his back. Then you just take the chest plate and you push it up, which will bring up his head. And once you get all that situated, we can just take this, just bring that down against his back. Yes, he has a lot of backpack. He has a lot of backpack. And at this point now, we're going to split the legs. You want to take this whole hood section here, bring it out. You want to rotate it out like so. Take the wheel, flip it in, take the foot, bring it down, and then this will just collapse up into the leg like so. There's a little tab that'll just go up in there. And you got that done. Second pass, just like the first. So just bring it out, rotate it out, put that wheel in, bring the foot down, bring that in, make sure that little tab goes right in there where it's supposed to. And just straighten out his legs. Now you have the legs all done. And then he tied. He was like, they got me! Ah! Anyway, just bring his arms down, flip down his hands, rotate the bicep, down, flip down, bicep, the shoulders. Do tab in, you see the little tabs just go into little notches in there. They don't hold very well. Usually his shoulders will kind of pop themselves out. Kind of get things in the back here situated so everything lines up here. There we go. I can bring that down. They don't tab in super securely. I mean, when you're messing around with the arms, these will just kind of undo themselves, so it's not a dead solid locking point. But it is what it is. But there you go. There you have World War II Bumblebee in his robots mode. And he looks pretty good. You know, he is very shell-formery, but, you know, he still looks pretty good in his robot mode. And let's get in close here so we can take a look. Not at his chest, at his noggin. There's the noggin. As you can see, got some nice blue there for the eyes. Gunmetal gray there for his face. A little bit right there up top as well. Got the little headlights. They're done. And that gunmetal gray. Some gunmetal gray on the chest. 12. And some more of that gunmetal gray going down his arms. Some nice detail throughout the body. Number 10 on his thigh. And some more rivets. Some more riveting detail. Lots of riveting detail on this figure. I do wish that he didn't have these giant chunks of stuff hanging off his shins there, off his calves. But you know, it is what it is. And also, again, he has a lot of backpacks, so you know, there's just a lot of junk hanging off of him, unfortunately. But not the neatest transformation, but well, it is what it is. But articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you get that wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly. Shoulders are on a ball joint, can do a full 360, can move in and out. You got that rotation right above the elbow. You have slightly over 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. As far as the wrists, they can just move inward due to transformation. Does have waist rotation. The hips are on a ball joint. Legs can move forward, that far, back, only that far before the backpack gets in the way. Outward, that far. You got thigh rotation. You have slightly under 90 degrees of a bend there out to the knee. And as far as the feet go, they don't do anything. And of course we can arm him up. We can just straighten out his hammer here and just take a closer look at it. This is done in a dark brown plastic. There's some pretty nice detail going on there. And if you want, you can totally just leave it stored on his back. Totally up to you what you want to do there. There's even a little notch cut out for that section of the hammer. So you can totally leave that on his back if you wish. But I like my warriors holding their weapons. So we'll just put that into his hand. Like so. And we can give him his gun. And there you have that. There you go. That's pretty much all there is to it. As far as storage for the gun goes, I don't know. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, buddy. As far as storage for the gun goes, I'm not entirely sure if it can store anywhere. The instructions don't say anything about storage for the gun. So if there is a place to put it, I don't know. I guess you can probably just plug it back in here, and maybe you can just kind of, I guess you could do that if you wanted to. I don't think I'll actually tuck in. Let me see. Wait a second. We're going to experiment. Live here on camera. Actually did anything to try this. If we do that, can we close it up that way? I mean, you can, but you're going to be opening up these panels, so... kinda. It's a way to store it, I guess. You know, hey. If you absolutely have to store it, and I guess it's a way to store it. I don't know. Anywho, there you have that. And now for comparison. Actually, wait, I just thought of something. Before we get to the comparisons. I just thought of something. As far as storage goes, I don't know why I'm harping on this, because I don't care about storage, but, you know, I know you guys do, because, you know, reasons. But I just thought, oh, wait a second, if we just kind of leave everything as it is for the vehicle mode, then that means you can now have everything stored on his back like that. So, hey, you can do that if you wanted to. There you go. Storage. Yay. Storage. There we go. I don't care. Why did I continue to do this? I don't know. Why do I continue to do anything? I don't know. But hey, there you go. So let's just get this situated here. The hips on mine are a little loose too, but I can tighten that up with some floor polish. But anyway, Bumblebee wants to do the splits. He just wants to do, yay. I don't know. He feels like doing some gymnastics. I don't know. He was more of a gymnast in World War II, apparently. I don't know. But anyway, now for comparison. Here he is with the Studio Series Movie 1, Bumblebee. Here he is with the Studio Series Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee. You can see he's actually a little bit taller than his solo movie self. And just because, here he is with the Last Night Deluxe Bumblebee. And in case anybody's wondering, and I'm sure someone is, if you want to, yes, you can totally give the Last Night Deluxe Bumblebee this hammer. If you want, he can hold it as well. So there you go. You can give him his hammer if you wish. Hey, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. So there you go. And the last thing to talk about, of course, is the included display base, which is in the box. And we just open that up. You can see you get that little flashback scene there from the movie. Studio Series 26, Transformers, The Last Night logo there, onto the base itself. And we can take the Bumblemeister and plop him down there. Again, it's a nice little display if you want to take advantage of it. So there you have World War II Bumblebee. He's okay, you know, he's very shell-formery, you know, and that's not a deal breaker, but just would have been nice if they had, you know, figured out a way to get things to, you know, just kind of collapse in a bit more, you know, make things a little neater. One thing I just thought of too, it would have been cool if you could take this backpack section off and you can hold it as like a riot shield or something. I think that would have been really cool, but oh well, it is what it is. But I do really like this design for Bumblebee, though, because it's so different, and I like the fact that, you know, he wasn't always yellow. He went through a green period at some point, so I do like that. It's a nice little departure for the character. But as far as the figure itself goes, you know, he's just okay. He's definitely not my favorite figure of this wave of Studio Series, but there you go. Now, I picked this up from Robot Kingdom. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below. You can also get Studio Series toys from BigBadToyStore.com, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Transformers Movie Toys playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out M-Games, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class World War II Bumblebee, and this is MGO saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face. Ah, Bumblebee, good to see you made it.
Now what is this? What are you wearing? Yeah, no, this doesn't work for you. Green is definitely not your color. Well, I'm still looking for a suitable disguise. Hey, I look good no matter what I wear. Thank you very much. I heard that.